But it is absolutely incredible, the camouflage. Look at that eye. I mean, and there's that wonderful saying about reptilian stillness. And look at that. And they are can be incredibly still when they need to be. John is doing a sterling job keeping that still handheld. Look at that. That is incredible. I mean, it's not very often you get to see a snake in the wild for this long. Normally they dash away at high speed. We can still hear the birds around. And Jean-Jay just asked me, sorry guys, his hat got caught in the thorn tree. I'm just going to try remove it. There we go. So we're definitely going to stay. I'm very interested to see whether the snake moves or it carries on. It's going to sort of wait it out in this buffalo thorn. So it's been absolutely incredible. We're still with the snake. There's still it looks like a crombeck, which is a tiny little bird species that could be that crombeck's nest, and that the snake has gone into and tried to look for eggs or babies. And we found the snake with a whole bunch of birds attacking it in the tree, making an incredible noise, a behavior called mobbing. And we've been enjoying probably one of the best snake sightings I've ever had in my 32 years in the bush. This is just absolutely spectacular. And now Jean-Jay has got an ant crawling on the snake, or right next to the snake. So a little crombeck's dancing around. It might actually dance right up towards the snake's head. So that's the bird whose nest we probably think this is. And Furu is wondering, how does this boomslang move through this mass of thorns without its skin being impaled? Well, those scales are very, very smooth and almost silky. So it's able to there's nothing for the thorn to hook in. I mean, it'd be very unlikely for a thorn to hook in the gap between the scales. They're so tightly packed. And you can see that mouth there, and just see it. Oh, there we go, a little bit of movement. Almost looks like he's shaking his head at us. So the snake is probably just 1.2 meters long. Probably almost about as long as my stick without the top part of it. And he's just sitting there. I mean, to give you an idea, he is 2-3 feet from Jean-Jay. So I'm just going to try, sorry, if I bump Jean-Jay, I'm going to try to scoot around him so I can see the rest of the snake's body. There does definitely seem to be a bulge. Oh, I'm stuck in the thorn bush again. And it is possible he has eaten something. Nothing too big. So the bulge is probably 50% of the way down the snake. And there is definitely a bump there. So maybe he managed to get a baby crombeck, and that's why the birds were going so ballistic. But for me, that large eye of a boomslang is just one of the most incredible things. And look at that little tongue in and out. It's almost like he's almost a little bit curious about us. So, oh, look at that. You see, his tongue almost works like his nose. It's tasting and sensing things around. It's picking up different information. Oh, this is incredible. I mean, we are literally 3.5 not even 3 foot from the snake, and he's carrying on like we're not even here. You can see that slow, and you can see how he goes past the thorns there. We'll see now when his body comes close to a thorn again. I mean, he's right on a thorn, and he's just not getting impaled. The thorn just slides over the body. And look at that. So, those very big eyes, which are a very distinct feature of a boomslang. Donna was wondering, does that mean they are more active at night? Actually, Donna, not. A boomslang is very much a diurnal snake species. They might move around a bit at night, but majority of the time, almost all their hunting in that is daytime. And that big eye could be used for moving around and spotting little bits of movement in nests or of birds. I mean, they are quite and very much a sort of sneak attack predator. They don't pounce or use their speed or anything to get there. And because they really need to get hold of whatever they're eating to inject that venom. This is definitely one of the best snake sightings I've had in my 32 years in the bush. Quite often they move away very quickly. Said most snakes are more scared of us than we are of them. It's a very, very beautiful snake.